If you trade futures and you have a tendency to overtrade, or if you are trying to get funded by a company like Topstep Trader, then this video is for you, because I just earned a funded account with Topstep Trader by passing their trading combine. And if we scroll down, we can see it took me 1, 2, 3, 4 days to get above the threshold. I placed 6 trades today, 5 winners, 1 loser. The first trade was I went long the S&P 500, made $250 here. Then I shorted the S&P 500, made $250 there, and I shorted it again for $225. I also placed a trade in the NASDAQ. Here I lost $175. That was the 1 loser today. Here I shorted the NASDAQ for $135 in profits, and then I had 1 trade long gold, and on this trade I made 500. Net I made today 1,000, and let me see exactly what the number is, $1,162.80. To help me pick my spots, when to enter a trade, where to place my stop, where to place my target, I wrote a script on Tradingview, and whenever there is an entry signal, either in the S&P 500, in the NASDAQ, or in gold, I get a text message. I developed this tool because I have a tendency to overtrade. My rule is I will not place a trade until the system gives me an entry signal. I also created this Excel sheet, which is some sort of trading journal. And what I do then is, if I scroll here to the right, whenever I place a trade, I type in how much money I made or lost with that trade. And I do that for each trading day, and then the tool does the rest and does all the calculations. My goal here is to have a quote between winners and losers of above 50%. So I want to have more winners than losers. The second column that is important to me is column K here, because I want to keep track of my average winner versus my average loser. I want my winners to be larger than my losers, so I want this number to be north of 1. And then this here is my toughest column, column L, because I have a tendency to overtrade. Whenever I place 5 trades or less, I give it the label of good. If I place 10 trades or less, it's okay. If I go beyond that, and here I placed 11 trades, we can see that in this column E here. I placed 11 trades. That is too many. That is bad. In column Q, the tool gives me an overall rating, and it consists of 3 factors. If my quota between winners and losers is above 50%, I get a green check. If my risk reward, so my average winner, is larger than my average loser, I get a green check. And if I have 5 trades or less, I get a green check. If I have 3 times green, the tool gives me an excellent. I will continue to track my progress, and I will maintain this trading journal even after I passed step 2 of the trading combine. And I'm only $140 away from that. Count profit sits at 2,860-ish. I need to make $3,000 in profits to qualify for a funded account with Topstep Trader. Hopefully I can get that done tomorrow. It is day 4 of the trading combine by Topstep Trader, and it did not start well. I am currently down $275. I had a small winner for $55, and I lost $330 on this guy. I went long gold, and I got stopped out exactly at the bottom. Terrible. But I have no one to blame but myself, because I front ran the signal in gold. This is when I went long gold and I got punished for it. Here is when the alert system actually triggered the buy signal, and that is when I should have entered. So it was my fault that I got stopped out on the first trade, and I started minus 330 on the first trade. I did get a short signal for the NASDAQ. I traded the NASDAQ twice. I had a small winner here of $55 to the upside. I had my initial target just above this wick. Price turned around on me, and I decided to lock in that baby profit. This is the sell signal that I got. I shorted it here. I covered it there for a profit of $55. And I just got notified that my gold trade hit the target, and the account value is above 53K, which means I'm qualified for a funded account. Here we can see what happened. I got stopped out at the exact bottom I re-entered the trade after the official buy signal, and I just hit my target. So I'm out of the trade, and I am qualified for a $50,000 account with Topstep Trader. Here are the stats for the Combine. I placed a total of 24 trades, 17 winners, 7 losers. The average losing trade $189, average winner $265. Profitable trades 70%. And if we scroll down, we can see the P&L over the course of the 4 days. And it looks like my sweet spot is between 8:30 and 10:30 in the morning. I also put the data into my Excel sheet, and I'm not happy with column K today because here I missed my goal, my risk reward goal. I want my winners to be larger than my losers. So this number is supposed to be larger than 1. I failed to accomplish that today because I had 2 winners of just $55.85, and I had a loser of 330, and that relationship is simply not good. But on the other hand, 3 of the 4 trades that I did place today were winners, but the overall rating here in column Q was bad, because the only way that I get at least a good is if my quota is above 50% and my risk reward is above 1. On the other hand, what was good is that I had few trades. I only placed 4 trades today, and the max to get a green check mark here is 5 trades, so I stayed below that, which is good. Overall, it was a decent combine. I had 4 trading days. Every day was profitable, but I still have some work to do. I violated the number of trades and I violated the risk reward, so there's still room for improvement. What I'm very happy with is the alert system that I built on Tradingview. The entry signals are excellent, and I'm thinking about building a system that sends out these entry signals to other traders, but it will take some time until that is done. In the meantime, I will upload videos on a regular basis tracking my progress with a funded account with Topstep Trader.